Alright everyone, welcome to a brand new video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 things that I hate about my BMW 1 Series. Now this is the F21 edition with a 1.6 litre turbo, it's a 118i. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about the 5 things that I found quite annoying, that I don't really like about the car since my past fair few months of owning the car. I've owned it since May and it's December now, so however many months that is. So starting off with the first thing, we need to go around the front of the car. So the first thing I don't really like about this car, which I don't like on any car, and that has to be the fake vents either side of here. Now this is a real vent in the middle here, these are both real, but either side they are fake. I don't really see the point in them. I mean, I know they're there to look better, but I don't know, there's something about fake vents, I just don't see the point in them. Like, why make them look like a vent? Can I quickly just roll around the front to how good this gloss black looks? Now if you didn't know, last video we fitted these brand new gloss black grills and the gloss black wing mirrors on the side, but the cars are very dirty, so the gloss black splitter at the front was more like a dirty matte splitter. If you watched last video, you know that the next thing that we're going to talk about is the one other thing I really don't like about this car. So the next thing that I don't like about this car, now when I looked at it, you know, when I first bought this car, I saw these and thought, yeah, they look so good, black wheels, I love them. But as I've started to own them, these wheels, they're like a satin black and they just don't ever look good. They only ever look good once for about a split second of time before you drive it, and that's straight after you clean them when they've got water on them still, because that makes them look glossy. But as soon as they dry up, they look dirty straight away, even after you've cleaned them, and it's just, I don't know, they just don't look any good. And especially now I've done all the gloss black everywhere, these just don't really go. And when I bought the car, I didn't really, you know, I thought black wheels, I didn't really think anything of it, but since owning it, these satin black wheels, they just look dirty 24/7, even straight after a clean. So this is one of the things I plan on changing, because I don't know, they just don't look great. I don't think they look cool from a distance, because black wheels, you know, on a white car they look good, but when you get up close, and they just look dirty all the time. If you see a car with satin black wheels, just be aware that they're gonna look dirty all the time, unless you have some like some magic stuff that you put on it that makes them shiny or whatever. But I would either change the wheels completely, get new wheels, or do what I'm gonna do and spray them black. Now I think if you get someone to do it, it costs like £50 per wheel to get them sprayed, which isn't bad, so it's 200 all the way around. But moving on to the last 3 things about the car, we have to go on the inside. Okay, so moving now onto the inside of the car. Now this is something that really bugs me about BMWs. I don't know if they use it in the latest BMWs, I don't think they do, but for this generation of BMWs, and they've used this material in here for so long, and every time I get into a BMW and just see and feel this material, I just think it looks awful, and it just feels weird. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's all this like fake leather on here, and that material is all over the place in BMWs. Like, they literally put it everywhere. So the material I'm talking about is all this like fake, weird, like squishy but hard leather type of thing. I don't know what it is. It's like a rubbery leather that they've tried to make, and they put it all over the place. Like, even here, this is like a plastic version of it, and you can just see it feels horrible, but they put it all over the place. Down here, up here, all along the dash, and on the door cards as well, and it just looks, in my opinion, horrible. Like, look at it. It doesn't feel like a high quality item, you know? It just, I don't know, I've never liked it in any of the BMWs they put it in, and I don't know, it just gives a weird look. Like, they've used different types of it all over the place. Like, they've used plastic down by the glove box. They've used like a weird, like, this one's different. This feels different to the one on the dashboard. I don't know, it's all over the place. Then you've got more squidgy one down here. It's like they've just put it all over the place. On the center console bit here, it's just everywhere, and it just looks horrible. Like, this leather on the steering wheel looks good. Like, take a look at this. The leather on here, this looks good. This feels high quality. But I don't know, this leather on here, just here, the plasticky, like, it's plastic, but they've made it look like leather, and it's weird. There's just something about it that I've never liked in BMWs, and they put it all over the place in every single one of their cars. Okay, so the next one is only something that you'd really notice if you've owned the car for a bit, you've used it every day, and it just gets on your nerves a bit, and that is all the time when I go either pick up my friends, pick someone up, and I press the unlock button in the middle. It makes a noise, but nothing happens. So when you drive along, it auto locks itself. So when you pull up to pick someone up, you press the unlock button. Sometimes you press it and it works straight away. Sometimes you press it, nothing happens. Then you press it again, then it opens. Sometimes you press it twice, nothing happens. Press it a third time, then it opens. Sometimes you press it, it unlocks the boot. Sometimes you press it, it unlocks the doors. Sometimes you press it, it unlocks nothing. And it just makes a noise. I don't understand what it does. It's like this button in the middle here makes no sense. So this is the unlock button in question right here. You press it, and a noise happens, but nothing happens. You press it again, and another noise happens, but something happens. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, and it doesn't make sense. So I'll put, you know, like, what is that unlocking right now? The doors, the boot? I have no idea, but all I do know is that it's very annoying when you try and pick someone up and they're like, unlock the door, you press it, then they can't get in still, then you press it again, then they can't get in still, and it's like, just open the door, open everything, I don't care, just open something. I don't know if this is the same on every single BMW, or just this one, or the 1 Series, or just my one in particular, it's just being weird, but I just find it so annoying. Okay, so now we're moving on to the final thing I don't really like about this car, and that has to be the speakers. Now, this doesn't have the Harman Kardons, this just has the standard BMW speakers, and boy are they bad. Like, they are not good at all. The bass on them is basically non-existent. Like, it just, I don't know, they're so bad. When I had my Mercedes, them speakers, they were the stock speakers, and I didn't realise how good they were until I bought this, and on the way home, turned some music on, and they just sounded like they had no bass at all. Like, they just sounded like if you turn the speaker up more than 50%, they were gonna blow. And since owning it, I've kind of just got used to that sound, and now it just sounds alright, I guess. It doesn't sound anything special, but it doesn't sound as bad as it did the first time I got in it, because I was so used to like the high quality speakers in the Mercedes that I was just like, what the hell, this sounds awful. I've got used to it, and it does the job, you know. It sounds alright. When you turn it above 50% volume, they just sound so bad. Low volume, they sound alright. But as soon as you want a bit loud music, then I would definitely suggest either swapping the speakers or going with a car with Harman Kardons, because these speakers are really, really bad. So I'm looking around the car, and these are the only 2 speakers that I can actually find. This one and the one on the other side. But, I mean, all I see is back there, there's like a thing which might be a speaker, but I'm not 100% sure if it is a speaker. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for this video. There's the 5 things I don't particularly like about my BMW. Now, if you guys own a BMW, let me know if there's anything that I didn't point out that you think's quite annoying that you don't like about your car, or something like that. But they're the 5 main things I personally don't like about my car. And let me know as well, if you have a BMW, if you have the same issues with that unlock button. Like, it's so annoying, I don't know why it's a thing. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Hopefully you enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe down below, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.